Coverage Daily Niner interviews, the most exclusive insider access, every single team in the league. Inside Training Camp Live continues today at 10 a.m. Eastern. We're loving it.
Did you watch Hard Knocks last night?
Hell yes, I did.
We're going to dig into it, everything you need to know about the Raiders and Antonio Brown's feet, which is like, I can't watch that.
Yeah, what's going on there?
Pedicure.
Watch
Yeah, something.
that stuff going on. And there were some hidden stars that you guys called your shot, and it worked out as far as the first episode went. So we'll break all of that down while Will Selva gives us the news in Culver City. Hey, Will.
Hey, what's going on there, Kay and fellas? And we start in Miami, where Dolphins quarterback Ryan Fitzpatrick has started for every team he's played for during his 15-year NFL career. And that trend apparently will continue in Miami, at least for the team's first preseason game. Head coach Brian Flores on Tuesday saying Fitzmagic will likely get the start over Josh Rosen when the Dolphins face the Falcons on Thursday night. The 36-year-old is apparently ahead of Rosen in a battle to win the #1 gig. The former Cardinals QB has narrowed the gap recently, though, with Flores saying that Rosen has made improvement across the board. Fitzpatrick starting 10 games for the Bucs during his previous 2 seasons in Tampa. The Cowboys will be without defensive end Robert Quinn for the rest of training camp. NFL Network's Jane Slater reporting Quinn fracturing his hand in practice. He's headed back to Dallas to have surgery and is still expected to be ready for the regular season opener against the Giants. This according to Cowboys executive VP Stephen Jones. Former Redskins and Jaguars tight end Niles Paul announcing his retirement. Paul caught 78 passes for 954 yards during an 8-year career. Paul released by the Niners last week. He wrote on Instagram he believes he can still make a 53-man roster, but said, quote, "I'm not sure my body can handle it anymore." And our own Joe Thomas was in Cleveland yesterday, and based on the number of autographs signed, selfies snapped, and hands shaking while sitting next to Colin Wolfe for Inside Training Camp Live, Thomas, if he decided to run for mayor of Cleveland, would likely earn at least 98% of the vote. A celebrity there, a celebrity with us, so a former offensive lineman for the Browns, revered in Cleveland. O'Hara, you play for the Browns. You started your career there.
That's right.
Is that the kind of reception you get there, my friend?
Yeah, I get all kinds of chants. They start playing Baja Men whenever I walk out there.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
It's incredible. Who let them out? That's the question that drives us.
Number 68 when I wear the
all the
jersey.
time up in Westchester.
Constantly.
Yeah. Whenever I pull up to Lou Groza Boulevard, man, it's lit.
Lou the Toe Groza. Thank you.
It's lit. And he's talking about Hard Knocks, right?
Yes.
The Oakland Raiders. That's what
Sure.
we want to talk about right now because we were waiting all summer, day and night, and we finally got the debut of Hard Knocks training camp with the 2019 Oakland Raiders. So let's take a look at some of the best moments. This is probably my favorite moment from episode 1.
I don't want any rookie hazing. Okay, now, if you guys have them sing the fight song or something like that, I'm all for that. But be professional with these guys. They've earned that much. We've worked our asses off to bring this group together, to turn this franchise around and create an identity and create a culture that can carry us on into the future. The owner, Mark Davis, has a lot of pride, man, in the history of this organization. And there's a saying around here, once a Raider, always a Raider. We are going to be physical. Most importantly, we're going to be smart and we're going to be relentless. You can lead the league in effort because it takes no talent. It's just a decision that you make. We have a chance to be one hell of a big story this year, man, if we put our heart and soul into this football team. We want to win, and we want to win now. Knock on wood if you're with me, okay?
Like it.
Everybody knocking on wood. That was an incredible first episode. The next episode is next Tuesday. And we asked Twitter early this morning, who do we need to see more of? I know HBO producers are all watching. They're out there with their cameras and the sprinkler sound, please. Here we go. Big Ben's radio show saying that they need to see more of Antonio Brown.
There's no way Big Ben's radio show is saying any of that.
Nope.
Yeah, right.
They are.
No, thank you. And the next one says from John Showers, good morning to you. Definitely
Shut
Josh
out in the
Jacobs.
first episode. Did not see him.
Bama
Jamil's
running
brother?
back. And what else is Twitter saying? You guys can tweet at GMFB, Crosby Max, and is that Cleveland?
Yep, Cleveland Farrell, Max
And,
Crosby.
Yeah, on a horse again, and his horse just instinctively follows Abram horse on a gallop. Insert Old Town Road in the background. So he wants Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah, I haven't heard that song.
Oh, man.
How's it go?
I asked you guys, who do you need to see more of?
I want to see more Mayock. Like I thought for sure we were going to get Mayock leading up to the, hey, here's how we built the culture. Here's our 3 first-round picks. Are you kidding me? They're talking about how they're going to be better from a cultural standpoint, more physical. Who doesn't want to see more physical and more Mayock and hear him talking about heavy-legged waist benders? I mean, he's got great one-liners, as we know, from working with him and everything he did with the draft and the combine. But I need some more Magic Mike.
He's a character. We did not get much of him. I don't think he even had any audible moments on the show, but he will. He's got to cut all these players, Sean. We're going to see him. I'm curious to see how NFL Films and the Raiders handle this Antonio Brown situation because, Kay, to the tweet's point, he's practicing, then he's not practicing. He's on the NFL list. We don't get a diagnosis on what's wrong. We don't get explained why he's out there. We just know that he really wants to be out there, and Gruden really wants him out there. He says multiple times, I really want to go. I want to show I can bring the juice. And even just having him out there. But guess what? He's been sidelined. He's not feeling great. He's working out there. I'm really curious. I don't know if Hard Knocks are supposed to reveal anything that gives a team an advantage, disadvantage, but we don't have a clear-cut answer on what's up with Antonio Brown's feet and why he's not going full speed. I'd like to see a little bit more if we're really going all access.
Okay. We got a clear-cut answer on one thing. There's a rock star in Oakland, a new one, and it's nice to be right about something. We had rookie safety Jonathan Abram on before the draft. The Raiders ended up taking him number 27 out of Mississippi State, and we asked Jonathan Abram to look at the camera and explain to all the teams before the draft why they should take him. This is what he said. He's the best.
You should draft me because you won't find another safety in this country that's going to show up to work every single day. I'm going to be the same guy in the building. I'm going to work hard. I'm going to hold myself accountable. I'm going to hold everybody in the building accountable, from coaches to players. Because, at the end of the day, it's not about one person. It's about the team. And the only thing I want to do is win championship, win Super Bowls.
Put the card in. Put the card in. Oh, man. Put the card in.
Put the card in.
He talked to Gruden. He talked to Carr about how much money he makes, and he launched a new debate this morning. Remember when William Hayes of the Rams said he didn't believe in dinosaurs on Hard Knocks? Well, we're almost approaching the hot dog is a sandwich territory with the pronunciation of the word salmon. And he's going back and forth with Derek Carr, how to say salmon. And he insists, Jonathan, that it's salmon, that you pronounce the L. Let me put it to rest. It is salmon. I know the L sticks out. It's awkward. I went to Merriam-Webster this morning. It's salmon. But he doesn't care. He's going to say salmon. Keep your eye on this guy.
Episode 2 is filet mignon. How does he say filet mignon?
That's right.
Filet mignon.
You're right. But
oh my God,
fillet. So cool.
How do you say, we love NFL Films. We love you for bringing us this season of Hard Knocks training camp with the Oakland Raiders. You can see a new episode next Tuesday on HBO at 10. And if you missed last night's show, by the way, you can catch a re-air on HBO tonight at 11 p.m. More Good Morning Football on the way, bringing some heat on Inside Training Camp Live. Stars on stars as we hop from camp to camp. Let's talk Russell Wilson.
Okay.
He's going to tell us why DK Metcalf, DK the God, is the rookie to watch this year. And one way or another, you won't be able to take your eyes off of this guy.